friends, Mary Mom here today. I had a busy day yesterday out in my gardens, cleaning everything up, getting ready for spring. And what happened today? It snowed last night. Everything's covered in snow. The wind's blowing. Snow everywhere. Good morning, Wyatt Willard. Mary Mom saw you wiggling in your chair to some nice music. Hi, Eldon. Mary Mom's going to talk to you later today. That'd be great. Today, I was thinking about farmers. And the farmers supply our food, and they work hard all year long. And so today's book is going to be about farming. Our book is called Cows Can Moo. Can you? All about farms. This is Cat in the Hat. And this is dedicated to my favorite farmer, Abbie. Hi, Nico. Hi, Eli. They work every day, all year long. Honoring the farmers today. Spring has sprung, my fine friends. Come along, grab an arm. Let me take you to tour the Green Bean family's farm. And there's Cat in the Hat. He's going to take the friends all around the farm. Now, I know a lot of you friends at Timpson have gone on farm field trips, and that's always a lot of fun. The sun's barely up, and what do you know? The house lights are on, and the rooster's first crow. He stretches his neck and says, cock-a-doodle-doo. Does that sound like the way your day begins too? And here's everybody waking up. And there's the rooster. Your mom has a rooster right here to help us along with our story. Cock-a-doodle-doo. In the dairy parlor, the younger green beans are counting. Whoops. Yep, no, that's right. In the dairy parlor, the young green beans are connecting the cows to the milking machines. Moo, moo. The machines go chuff, chuff, and the cows go moo, moo. They clean the udders beforehand and when they are through. And then you see everything that's happening. They're connecting the cows. That's where we get our milk from. And lots of little helpers in the air. Okay. Feeding the chickens is not all hard. Just spread the grains and seeds all over the yard. Nothing moves a chicken or talks like one talks. Its claws go scritch, scritch, and its beak goes pock, pock, pock. Now I know Alden is excited because he's getting chickens pretty soon, and I think Wyatt's mama was thinking about getting chickens too. And maybe Mom has a chicken. In the sheepfold, Mr. Green Bean shears the sheep's belly's fleece, and then he shaves off the rest in one big neat piece. Mr. Green Bean tries to be gentle and quick, never to pinch the skin or to hurt or to nick. Most sheep sound like the lamb, ram, and ewe. They all go ba, ba, and have woolly fleece too. There he is. Mr. Green Bean is shearing the sheep. That's what they look like when their fur is off. And there's the ram, he's the dad. There's the ewe, the mama. And the lamb is the baby. And Mary Mom has some of those up here too. Mrs. Green Bean places the wool on the table and pulls out the tags as much as she is able. And the tags are the little dirty pieces of wool, so she pulls those off. Next, she washes and dries it, cards out the knots. The task takes some time because knots, there are lots. Then she spins the wool into a thick yarn, and that's what she uses to knit green bean mittens and hats. So there's a lot that goes into making wool. And she has to card, that's called carding. And then she spins it on her spinning machine, and then she has to get to knitting. In the truck's garden, tiny vegetable beds are lettuce and kale with tiny green heads. Underground carrots sprout. They are actually roots. Above ground, the pole beans pull out their first shoots. Dean's hoe digs for weeds and scratches. The scarecrow is dressed in an outfit that matches. Mary Mom was dreaming all about gardening yesterday. Here's the carrots that grow underground and other things grow on top. And then look, they match. That's pretty fun. Have you been planting your garden? Mary Mom's been thinking about it a lot. With tractor and tiller, Mr. Green Bean needs to ready the soil for planting of seeds. Then Green Bean hitches up the manure spreader to fertilize the soil and make it richer and better. Okay. Here we go. He's using the tractor. There's the tractor. And there's the tiller that makes nice rows for your garden. And then here they are spreading the manure. You know what? Manure. Stinky. But it makes the plants grow very well. Suddenly, there comes a loud banging crunch. A bent tractor axle would be my best hunch. But Mr. Green, being smarter than smart, calls the tractor shop to get a new part. Oh my goodness, it's always something on the farm. Things break down and you have to take care of them. But Mr. Green Bean called the tractor store. So I think it'll be fixed in no time. With axle in place, all shiny and new, there's one more thing Mr. Green Bean must do. He'll hook up the planter because, as he'll show, it will spit out the seeds in a nice even row. There goes the planter, spit, 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 spit. It does the job quick and is neat about it. And here he is. He's hooked up the planter that shoots out the seeds into the rows. I wonder what they're planting. Maybe corn? I don't know. We leave and come back on a summer's day when it's time for the green beans to bring in the hay. The sickle mower cuts down the field of tall hay that it's left out to dry for at least one more day. The hay rake swishes, it goes to and fro to gather the hay into piles like so. This is a long pile of hay, as all farmers know. It goes by a name. It's called a windrow. So here he is, mowing down the hay. There's the sickle bar. Lots of work on the farm, and then it spins it around and makes windrows. These are windrows when they pile up the hay, so then they can either turn it into bales. Here comes the baler with a loud rumbling roar, packing into hay bales that are easy to store. Vroom, vroom goes the skid steer as sister and brother stack up the bales on top of one another. Here he is, rolling up the hay. And then they gotta lift it up. And boy, you know, when you do the hay, that's on a hot summer day, isn't it? Everything's green and growing quite well till midsummer comes and brings a dry spell. This means the green beans must irrigate. They soak up the soil after dark when it is late. Like a big garden sprinkler, the irrigator whips around and waters the crops with a whip, whip, whipping sound. And look at how lovely that garden after all the planting and planting. And here's the irrigator watering everything. Nice. Come fall, we return for the harvest and reaping, a date we all have looked forward to keeping. The combine does 2 of the harvesting jobs. It cuts down the corn stalks and cuts kernels off cobs. So there's the combine, harvesting the corn and taking it off the cob. The auger picks up the kernels like so and shoots them off into a grain silo. The kernels rain down with a rat-a-tat-tat. They fill up the silo in no time like that. Here we go. The auger puts it way up there, fills up that whole silo. Let's check out the garden. The time is now flown. See how the veggies have ripened and grown? Dug out of the earth or plucked from the vine, the green beans garden harvest was never so fine. Let's load up the truck, we must not delay, for didn't you know? There they are, harvesting their garden, loading up the truck. Looks like they had a really nice harvest. It's Green Market Day. Look at that. Everybody's at the farmer's market with all their produce. I look forward to when we can be doing that again. It'll be quite lovely. And maybe there'll be no snow. As market day ends, the fond memories linger. The green beans are too tired to even lift a finger. It was a lot of work, wasn't it? Their noses sniff, sniff. Smells great. What is that? A farm fresh meal. They're done at the end of the day from the farmer's market. What's happening in the house? The cat in the hat. He made them a nice meal. Look at that. What a feast. Oh, it'll be fun when we can all be feasting together again. And that's the end of our story about Cows Go Moo, all about the farm. Honoring the farmers out there in our world today who work really hard to feed us. That's a wonderful thing. Mary Mom says, wash your hands. Peace, love, happiness. Mary Mom loves Alden. Mary Mom loves Wyatt. And friends, have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Signing out from the library in the land Whitingham.